Hey everybody, it's your boy KCB back again in the void. Oh my, very exciting. If this is the first time you're seeing one of these videos, I'm trying to make some content with some banners that are disappearing, and then also answering some of your questions in the AMA that I have admittedly neglected for like several months. So I'm going back in, we're doing a couple summons, we're keeping it nice and cozy, and we're answering some questions that you might have. And a reminder, if you want to potentially have one of your questions answered in an upcoming video, just like this one, you can submit a question using the Google form link in the description. Yay, poggers! Okay, so let's just dive into it, man. I think we're kind of looking at the same banners, but it's a little bit different because this is the free-to-play account, and so some of it we have more. Actually, we might have more, so that's very exciting. Very PogChamp, we love that. Let's start with Ors, who asked, will you ever play the entire Fire Emblem series or just a few games on stream? I've actually done that. Believe it or not, I did that back in, I think it started in like February, maybe April. Actually, it could have been a much smaller gap. I don't remember, but I basically started in like the spring of the year that Three Houses came out, and I have every game. I own every game that's been localized. I'll put it that way. And I have every console or handheld needed to play them. And I have every method of which to hook up said console and or handheld to my computer and stream and or record it. So I went out of my way to play every localized game that I could on handheld or console and stream it. And that was back when I was on Twitch, which I am not anymore. But honestly, doing Let's Plays is like a different ball game. You know, I don't feel like people are genuinely that interested when I do Let's Plays, and so I don't know if it's a good fit. We're gonna try and summon for a Julia here because I don't remember anybody other than the red spot, but it's just a Hana, so that's fine. We can live in that, I guess. I'm also forgetting that my barracks may be like crazy full, so we may get an error. Nope. Okay. Hey, red was the right call though. Larse and Julia, that's a win. That's a dub, gamers. So yeah, I don't know. I've done it. I might do it again. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing some Three Houses runs because I still want to like 100% all the conversations and stuff. I just don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. That's a young man's game right there. I don't know if I got it in me, gamers, but yeah, maybe we'll see. No promises, but I'm not saying no. Make sense? Yeah, this is kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm living. Let's see. Who also has a question for me? Lel, have you had an online game shut down on you? Also is a subscriber and a member. Thank you. I have had games shut down on me. And this was submitted back before Dragalia Lost got its EOS announcement. I have had some mobile games shut down. It's not anything I was particularly invested in, so it probably doesn't hit quite as hard as like Dragalia did, or Faye eventually when that goes wayside, or something like Genshin Impact, like something that I'm God forbid Fate go. I mean, let's be honest here. Something that I've just been invested in. I've never had something like that go. The closest thing right now is probably Dragalia Lost, and I still get very sad just thinking about that ending. So I'm trying to not think about that too much, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I don't know. It's just one of them things. But I have lost stuff before. And it's always so very sad, honestly. Like it's genuinely kind of sad when it happens. But hey, you know, it's an inevitable part of life. I think my settings are a little janky. Yep, just a smidge. Okay, we'll just adjust that right there. There we go. That's fine. No harm, no foul, right there. Yeah, I don't care to think about what happens to Faye when it shuts down. I don't really want to think about that, to be honest. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, man. I feel like people are really gonna take that hard. Like, that's gonna hit different, you know what I mean? Like, people are not gonna be they're not gonna there's gonna be such a void. But I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, if that makes sense. Because Faye is basically meant to tie people over between mainline releases. And with that being the main focus point of Heroes, I think probably when new releases come out, like new main series titles, like Three Houses when that did, I think more than likely what you're going to see is a heavy focus on those games, kind of like how we've seen a lot of Three Houses banners over the last couple of years. And then when those releases come out, they're probably not going to focus too terribly much on the actual Faye story. So you'll probably have a handful of filler chapters, for example, more than likely timed around the time that games will come out and things like that, because they don't want to shift your focus. They want to use Faye to sell you on the main series titles. And I think in the lull, a lot of people see Faye as like, I don't know. I think they see the main series titles as a way to sell you on stuff in Faye. And I don't think that that's their strategy. It could be. I am not a business professional. So it could be. But yeah, I don't think, based on everything they've said so far, I don't think that that's the case. But we'll see. You know, you never know. It will be a sad day when it eventually does happen. If I'm even still on the internet at that point. If I'm still even making content. If at all, or still for Faye, I don't know. You know, we could do the great pivot. I could be the next great Fortnite streamer. You never know. I do know, and that's not going to happen, to be perfectly clear. I think if I were going to jump ship and like do something that was more stable, I'd probably be looking at like a legacy MMO, like Final Fantasy 14 or Warcraft or something along those lines, because I can invest some time in an MMO. Like, let me just be clear about that. But yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, it'll be sad. This is literally nothing to do with what Lel asked. I just want to be clear. This is just me going on a tangent for like 5 straight minutes. But that's, you know, hey, look, the simple question, a lot of talking points. We love to see that. Let's see. Javiera is a subscriber. Thank you for that. Which is your dream banner for Heroes? The 4 characters that you want in there. This was submitted back in like January, I bet. And the time has come. To be honest. Honestly, I think we got a pretty banging Hero Rises banner. Like, to be honest, even like the color share thing, I feel like people as a majority had probably a similar experience that I had with those that set of videos that I uploaded, the actual summon session, and then kind of the breakdown of like how stuff appeared after like 200 orbs. I guess the main difference is, did you win the 1 in 4 that you were maybe after? But the benefit of having everything on color share that is all very good, is that there's not really a downside to getting what you get, unless of course you are specifically targeting a very, you know, specific hero of those 4, and that's a little bit different. I personally wanted New Year Dagger in that banner. Like, I would have gone a lot harder on that banner if New Year Dagger was in there. But again, as soon as Duo Corrin was there, I was like, well, as soon as Dagger and Corrin were paired up against each other, I was like, yeah, it's not okay. Well, GG's. I guess That's it. That's what we got. But I mean, they were all really good. I have a +10 Thor who uses Dive Bomb Gale Force, which is incredible. So I hope a lot more people are able to we're able to get a Thor and experience that kind of magic, you know, a little more frequently perhaps. Hatari Azura is like one of, if not the best dancers in the game. You know, legendary Byleth, male Byleth, I should specify. He handles a lot of the big meta threats that we see. So, you know, there's not really a downside, so which I think is nice. But gosh, if you're asking me who would I swap for New Year Dagger, God, probably Byleth. Because it took me forever to get a male legendary Byleth, and so I just immediately trait fruited him to be plus speed because it was just one of those where it took so long. I was just done. I didn't even want to merge or anything. I'm done. I don't want to have to do this again. So I have a bit of animosity towards legendary male Byleth. So strictly from a very personal and vendetta driven anecdotal experience, that is, you know, that's probably what I would do. But yeah, I think overall the Baron was really good. It just, you know, it just depends on what you were after, man. It just depends. What else? I think we have time. How many more do we have? We have time? Oh boy. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's wrap it up here for this little quickie chat, this little fireside summon chat that we had, and we'll do another one. How about that? We'll do one more with these remaining heroes, and then we'll pilot this little mini series that we've got and see if we want to continue. Does that sound good? So in the meantime, if you are interested, be sure to check out the description. There is an AMA Google form link. You can submit a question there. And you can ask, maybe have something show up. I don't know. Ask me, literally ask me anything. That's literally the whole point. So Pog and Champ. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this little cozy sit down sesh with KCB from Beyond. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. But hey, that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. Remember, you can submit a question in the Google form in the description if you so choose. Be sure to subscribe, come back for more, and until then, I will catch you next time.